Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers. Young Kweku has it all teed up. And off we go in Santa Clara. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Again for the first time to Rachaad White. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Even 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the 38. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. Just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Caden. Man coverage is about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
He makes the catch. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10. It's a give to White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they can be the big gains of next week.
This is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that first down, too.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Big gap up the middle. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, and an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Setting up the running back screen. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense create.
And guys, man, that's a San Francisco touchdown. The up an excellent opening series. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. Trujillo tacks on the extra point. And the 49ers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. This one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Penix now on 1st down. Fires right away, but incomplete.
You know, that was a play game right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Let's go now.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. From the shotgun, Penix. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Now Penix off the play action. Will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. It really is. The offensive line getting their pads down, running back and quarterback to that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play action game rewards follow on the back end.
Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Get set, 21. What's up? Yellow. Up.
From the gun is Purdy. Hits him on the out route. He's still going at the 30. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. White trying this straight ahead. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. Just a little little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you're really breaking the backs of the defense. Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They just get the play on. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers break the tie here in the first. It's a Romadunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. Jukes out a 1-stop. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
19, charge.
Penix here from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap, they give to Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
And you know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Penix working from the gun. He gets a lock behind one, deep downfield. Going for London, but it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Purdy on the play action. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's got a gain of 6 there. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, White. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people, if you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They're going play fake with Penix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nick Martin picks it off. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
They'll run here on 1st down. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Play action now. Purdy. Looking to his running back. Incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun here. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a 49er first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
The give now to White. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
20-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Purdy throwing here. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. Rubio adds on the point after. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Off Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing now on first down. Penix. It's complete. Some mustard on it to Bijan. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Working quickly here.
First down, Atlanta.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9. Less than a ruler needed here on second down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the 48. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get it back after making their third first-half interception. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You said it out loud?
No, that was out loud. And he has this down to the 34. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down throw by Purdy. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Running for the marker on second. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Purdy throwing here on first. And guys, man, that's a San Francisco touchdown! The 49ers get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown! Leo tacks on the extra point. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Let's go now.
They kick the running back in motion. On first down, here's Penix. Completed over the middle. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's first and 10 from the 34. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Penix. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in balance.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He's back to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
He'll throw it. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
For the field goal. A 61-yard attempt.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Fielded at the 7. Here's a reverse. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Start the half with Robinson. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
On 1st down, here's Penix. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
On 1st down, they'll run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Back to the well again. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal. They give it to him again. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
Falcons set up.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. We'll go play action. Here's Penix. Next on the crosser. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Finds him over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first. Now they send their back in motion right. Penix on 1st down. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. And for somebody who's been kicked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He is down to the 30-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Play fake, Penix. Gets it to the 15. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Drake London with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Up the middle, here goes White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Watch out!
From the gun is Purdy. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a 49er 1st down.
That's good.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. It's White on the give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's the long back on the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Get set.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them. Trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
4th down.
Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it. They can advance it now, picked up inside the 30. There he goes, right sideline. Into the red zone. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach Bader. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game.
Falcons 21.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away.
Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. That's him on the quick hitter. So a solid game there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Purdy to throw it. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. For a short little gain, a short little pass, into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First carry here for Jordan James. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Run now with White. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 25-yard line.
Purdy setting up that play action. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there. George Kittle, the touchdown. Rubio adds on the point after. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
42. Falcons 21.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Finds him with a crossing route. And this is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
1st down, Atlanta.
1st down, ball at the 36. It's Penix yet again. Dumped off to his running back. Escapes a defender. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
The Falcon 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Again, Penix to the air. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Falcons hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 1918.
Penix is going to throw again. Short pass brought in. Has some room to work. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here's White again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. 3 on the run, and now a couple of options for him on 4th down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation, and this kick is going to come from inside his own 40. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, Penix. Downfield working the left. He'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. From the gun, it's Robinson. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes